This look does not help my RBF. Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be doing this like fall grungy look that I really love. I will be using a mixture of drugstore and high-end products. So I am trying out a couple of things. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a spoiler. The complexion products did not really work out. I did manage to make it work and look nice, but I did try out a couple of products from a new brand that I haven't tried before, Haley's Beauty. And I don't know if it was just the mixture of products with the primer, foundation, concealer, and powder that it wasn't sitting right on my skin. It was looking splotchy, it was not looking good. But like I said, I managed to make it work and come up with this really pretty fall-esque look, which I'm so ready for fall. I'm ready for pumpkin spice, I'm ready for pumpkin patches, I'm ready for just like fall where we get a little bit more of a, I mean, I live in Florida. It doesn't really get that much cooler, but I do feel it just feels like fall when you go down like certain like towns and like cities where it's a little bit more fall-y. I love that. I love it. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it now. Give it to me. Give it to me now. I'm gonna go ahead and go look at myself in the mirror for a few hours, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to see how I got this look, just go ahead and keep on watching. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and prime the skin. I do want to do a little bit more of a matte finish to the skin, so I am going to go in with a hydrating primer first. So this is the Maybelline Master Prime, and this is the one in the blue tube for hydrating. It is really nice. I'm not going to use too much. I'm really going to focus this on like the outside of my face. I'm just going to dab where I want the majority of the product, and then massage it in. And then on top of that, I'm going to be going in with a pore filling primer. This is the one from Haley's Beauty. I did recently buy this, and I have like 3 of them. And so I think it was Juicy Jazz here on YouTube. She's mentioned that this is a dupe for the Smashbox Pore Minimizing Primer, and that is my absolute favorite formula for pore minimizing. I feel like the Smashbox Primer is a little drier, where this one's a little bit more creamy. Interesting. Let's just see how this works. Ooh, that is blurring. This feels a little bit more slippy, where the Smashbox one feels a little bit more dry, which is why I like that one. This one isn't bad. I don't know, we'll see how it works. My pores still kind of are there. I mean, they're gonna be there. But let's just use a little bit more. Okay. So it does feel really nice. It feels really smooth. It is kind of like setting a little bit, so it doesn't feel as slippy on the skin. So I do like that. Okay, so for foundation, I am going to be going in with this CoverGirl True Blend Matte Made Foundation. Mine is in the color M10. What is this? Golden Natural. I'm just going to go ahead and dot this. And usually with like matte foundations, I do like to blend them out with a sponge. I just think that the finish looks a lot better. Every time I use this foundation, I do notice a bunch of like little white dots all over the skin. And I don't know if that's just from the formula being matte, or I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just my bottle or if other people have kind of had that with this foundation, but it tends to just kind of go away and kind of brush off when I powder my face. And for concealer, I really do want to try this Haley's Beauty one. I think I got mine a little too dark, but let's just see. This is in the shade Light Medium Warm. That looks like it might work. A really nice, like close to my skin tone kind of shade. So this is the side with the concealer, this is the side without it. This shade is pretty close to my actual skin tone. I usually do like a little bit more brightness. I do think it is oxidizing just a little bit, so it's looking a little yellow over my eye, which is why I pulled out my Maybelline Age Rewind, and this is in the shade Light. So I'm gonna go ahead and layer this on top. So the concealer is looking pretty splotchy. I'm gonna go ahead and spray my face with the Smashbox Primer Water to kind of hydrate that concealer. And I don't know if it's because it's on top of a matte foundation that is kind of getting a little splotchy and hard to blend, but I'm just gonna go ahead and spray my face. Yeah, I don't know why my nose is not looking so good. I don't know if it's the foundation, if it's the concealers. I don't know. But it's not looking so smooth on my nose. Hopefully powdering it will fix it, but so far, not good. So far, not good. But we'll go ahead and make this work. For setting powder, I'm going to go ahead and use this Haley's Beauty loose setting powder. So it's supposed to be perfecting and blurring and like super beautiful. So let's hope that it fixes this. So it's pretty thick and it's really, really soft. So let's just see how this goes on. It's like blurring it. Like everything looks so soft focused. It's really pretty. So this half I do have the setting powder on, and then this half I don't have it set just yet. And the setting powder leaves you with such like a nice airbrush kind of finish. Ooh, I think I like this. That combo that I used today, it's looking very splotchy. I don't know why. We're just gonna make it work. I'm just gonna go ahead and do my brows. I'm gonna fill them in with the Shea Slim Brow Pencil. So now that I have those all penciled in, I'm gonna go in with my NYX Full Coverage Concealer. And as you can see, I love this stuff, especially for cleaning up your brows. I think this makes it so easy to get a crisp line. So I'm gonna go into blush, bronzer, and highlight. So for bronzer, I'm gonna be using this. Ooh, why is it like messy? I'm gonna be using the Fenty Beauty Shady Biz bronzer. This is what it looks like. I do have a mini, so I'm just gonna go ahead and bronze up with that. It is catching texture. It might just be the complexion products that are just a fail today. We don't want to go too far with the bronzer. This is going to be a fall look, so we really want to focus on the eyes and the lips. For blush, I'm going to be going into the Black Radiance Blush in Toasted Almond. And I don't want too much of this, so I'm going to use like more of like a flimsy blush brush and just use this to warm up the cheeks. And I am gonna bronze up my nose just a little bit. I forgot to do my nose. For highlight, I'm gonna be going into this Ofra Rodeo Drive highlight. These are super blinding, so I'm gonna try to use a light hand with this. But I do think it's one of the prettiest highlights in the world. Well, in my world. So we're just going to tap this on just really lightly and then buffing it in. With these highlights, you can go overboard and you can get a super blinding highlight. I just want like a nice soft glow. And the thing I like about these is you can't really see them on the skin until you turn your face. So they're just a really nice finely milled formula. And I love that about them. Then for eyes, I'm going to be using my Sephora Warm Pro Palette. This is what it looks like. And I really just want like a really nice, yummy, warm, chocolatey fall eye. So that is what we're gonna be going for. I'm just gonna be going in with my CoverGirl eyeshadow primer and just using a little tiny bit of that on each eye. A little of this does go a long way. You don't need very much. So we're gonna go into the crease, on the lid, and then pat whatever else we have up to the brow bone. And just like that, your eyes are primed. I do like to go over it with my sponge just to make sure everything's smooth out and even. I'm gonna go ahead and start off with this shade up here. And these do have a lot of kick up, so just keep that in mind. And we're going to press this into our crease and blend it out. The next shade we're going to be going into is this one right here. And this we're gonna focus this on our outer part of our eye. So outer part of the lid, and then blending that up into the crease. Okay, but I am so sorry that I did not clean my lips up and I had crusty foundation lips for like the longest time. I hate crusty foundation lips. Better? Better. Well, the next shade I'm going to be going into is this one. We're gonna do the same thing that we did with that second shade and just focus this out on the outer corner and then blending it up into the crease. Then after I have that kind of blended in, I'm gonna blend it in further with that second shade that we used down here. I am gonna be taking this like honey mustard shade up here and kind of running it on the edge. And I'm gonna use that like honey mustard shade and blow the edge of it out. Oh yeah, I like what this is doing to it. Kind of like when like your bruise is healing and you have that weird yellow tint to it. I want that. I want that on my eyes. But if I did like for Halloween, bruise inspired makeup looks where it's like a purpley like blue going out to like a yellow, that sounds gross. I might do that. I'm very accident prone and I bruise easily, so I do get bruises pretty often, and I kind of like the way they look when they're healing. I think it's cool. I like that. I like that a lot. I don't know if I want to keep it matte. Should I just keep it matte? Oh, should I just keep it matte? So for this part of the lid where I don't have eyeshadow, I'm going to be taking this like really pretty khaki color. I'm going to be putting that there. Oh, that is pretty. We're going to go into that darker brown shade that we darkened up the outer corner with. And we're gonna blend that into that khaki shade we just put onto the lid. Yes, 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 sir. Yes, sir. This is it. Now, on the bottom, we should do like a super blown out, same look, make me look sick as fuck. So I'm gonna be taking this Ulta gel liner in Mink. It's like a nice dark brown. I'm gonna be putting that in my waterline. And I'm gonna highlight with it. Oh, I hate doing this. I hate doing this. Ah, it tickles. I'm gonna go ahead and smudge that out. So, I don't know. What are you guys thinking about doing for Halloween? I know the year that Halloween falls on a Saturday, we also are in a global pandemic, which is kind of sad. I wanted to do a Halloween party, but 2020, I'm just over it, guys. I can't go anywhere, and I don't know if we're gonna be able to do the pumpkin patch with the kids and the dogs, but I'm just bummed. All right, we have a nice base to smoke out the lower lash line. So with a smaller blending brush, I'm gonna be taking in that first shade and buffing that on the lower lash line. And we're gonna bring that pretty low. So like where I kind of like, so when I do this, I have like this weird crease at the bottom. I'm gonna go ahead and start there and accentuate that crease. I'm gonna go ahead and edge that off with that yellow shade. So we're gonna take that second shade that we used and we're gonna pop that on the lower lash line as well. Again, I'm holding it weird, but whatever. Take the darkest shade, which is this one, and smudge out that liner. So we're gonna take this on the lash line. And I don't want that to be a harsh line, so we're gonna blend that down. I wanna look like a skeleton. Like I want my eyes to look sunken in. Does that make sense? We're gonna take the same gel liner and run it over the upper lash line. Sure. I kind of feel like I need a little bit more smokiness on top to match the smokiness at the bottom. I'm gonna take a little bit of the black in the palette and really just kind of focus this on the bottom, this outer half. And then taking that tiny little brush and blending that in. Ow. Oh, I hate doing anything like with my lash line. Both of them. I'm just curling my lashes, but I am gonna be throwing on this CoverGirl Exhibitionist mascara. I don't think I like this, but I'm gonna use it up because I bought it. Like, don't get me wrong, it's not the worst mascara in the world. It definitely helps keep my curl up. It does the minimum of what I want a mascara to do. So for that, it's okay, it's good. It's fine. It's not good, it's fine. Oh, what did I do? Wait, what the hell, bitch? Where did that lip liner go? I just like had it beautifully sharpened like that and it just like fell in. Kylie, Miss Kylie, we're gonna have to talk. Not about the WAP music video because I honestly don't understand why people are so mad at her. Like, she was just in the music video. But anyways, we're gonna go in with the Kylie lip liner in Ginger if I can keep it out. Now I do like Kylie's lip liners when they're not shifting so much in the pencil, but they're really nice lip liners. And I do have the liquid lipsticks to match them. Oh my god. I just don't love using matte liquid lipsticks anymore. They're just way too drying. Then I'm gonna go ahead and top that lip liner off with the MAC Persistence Matte Lipstick. I'm not gonna gloss it over. I kind of want to keep it matte because I think that looks pretty. But yes, this looks good. This looks very good. I love this. I want to look like this every single day. Alright guys, that is it for this look. I hope you enjoyed this. I really love this. This is exactly what I was going for. Those like really yummy like chocolatey browns. And I haven't done an all matte eye in so long. I don't even remember when I did like an all matte eye. Should I put inner corner highlights? Not shimmering. I think I'm gonna do like a matte inner corner highlight. Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna go in with this, mix these two, and just throw that in the inner corner. Oh, that's nice. I like for my hair to look slightly messy because then when I'm actually messy, it just looks like it's intentional. Can we talk about Halloween? Because I'm ready to talk about Halloween. So comment down below what Halloween looks you want to see. So because I only post once a week, I am probably going to start my Halloween looks in September so I can get a few of them out on YouTube, and then maybe I'll do more of them on my Instagram page. I think that would be really fun. That is it for this video. If you went ahead and like to give it a thumbs up, go ahead and subscribe. I upload every single Friday. Follow me on my socials at Corina, Sierra, MUA, Sierra, MUA. Wow, I messed that up. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.